Well, good evening, all my little buggy boos out there. Caddie-moth here for tonight. I'll talk a little more afterwards, doing the full suit video portion of this. At the very least, you can start off with a nice look at the super fluffy neck wrap because all right. Well, I'm gonna go head into the other room to talk better. See you in a bit. If I can stop. All right, back here at my desk now, where I can probably talk a little easier and you can see a little better close. Uh, this is a costume I made myself. I made it before I made Renamon, so you can definitely see some improvements in technique past uh, stage 1 to stage 2 here, but I did have a lot of fun with the creativeness of this because, well, it's a bug, not a mammal or something like that. So I have 2 dummy arms underneath my regular arms. I made my feelers out of feathers, and they are removable for transport, so it makes the head a lot less fragile, dangerous. And they're fun. The neck ruff is not attached to the body, so I can remove that or wear that separately with other things if I so chose to, which is convenient. Initially, I had the wings had a metal rods down them, but quickly decided that was not such a good idea. It made it a lot harder to do anything in this costume. So that got removed. But the wings are actually still removable by a zipper. It's hidden, so I can actually take the wings off the suit if for some reason, like if I'm washing it or whatever. The hands themselves are attached, but the feet are not. So again, good for cleaning phases. And it's really, really comfortable. The light purple on her is a super, super soft fabric, as is the dark pink, which has some like on my belly and stuff. They're both really, really nice fabrics. The long pile, of course, super nice too, as usual. And it's just really comfy. I really went creative with this costume. I figured out how I want to make the claw bits. Because the art that I got done of her originally was out of interest. I actually really liked a moth costume someone I saw online had. And that person also happened to be an artist who drew said character before they were created in physical form. So, Creative Me had thought, hey, let's see if she wants to do art for me. And she was more than happy to help me create Moth Caddie. Um, First off, it came from a comic where Caddie got transformed into this. Later, I also got her to do a character sheet and a few other fun pieces of art involving Caddie-moth being fun. Not G-rated, so to speak. Neither was the comic where she was created either. That was definitely, that was not G, not G. Uh, but it's a really fun critter. Oh, and the butt. The butt is it is still held to me with a belt underneath the costume. I use a luggage strap whenever possible for any fursuit belt because I get the best response and it's easiest to take on and off and have set at a length. So it's easy to just snap into place. Um, and I made the belt loop nice and big, so this handles with the belt loop. Also, it's not just belt looped on. There is a zipper around the perimeter of it, hidden underneath a flap of fur, so you can't really tell. It's part of the transition. But that way I can make sure it's a full seal around that big bum being attached on there. And it's really soft. Right now it's behind me. It's being a nice relaxing pillow under my back. It's actually really comfy. I should have done this sooner. But I can then easily wear the butt as like a tail out at a fur con if I wanted to. I don't know if I ever did that, but I did make it with that intention that I could do that. And the dummy hands, the second pair of pobs, I just made and made them similar style to the actual arms, the fur and everything, and even made little claws for them. And then I just stuffed them with polyfill and attached them into the sides, so they're part of the body. Shouldn't be a problem with their getting washed or anything because, I mean, they're a sealed polyfill tube, and worst case scenario, I undo that seam and restuff if necessary. Not a big deal. The head was definitely one of my first better heads, I'd say. Partly because it's not a standard critter, not looking at like a cat or a dog face. You're looking at a bug muzzle. So you're translating something that isn't normally like this into something like this, and well, artistic freedom. Now, the artist had initially drawn the eyes like I have made them. I actually wanted to come into here to do this because it's a little easier to see the fact that there are black circles with blue dots in the middle, which I really liked how that turned out. I was pretty darn happy with it. But it doesn't come off great in photographs, and with this big hair, which I really should redo, with it being a little bit smaller, because I think I made that a little too much. But I think the eyes are pretty. Overall, it's a comfortable suit to wear. It's easy to move around in because, well, I made it for me, so I was there when I was feeling things, and I went, this is not tight enough, or this is too tight, etc., until everything was right. I probably could take it in a few places because I have lost a lot of weight since I made her. But I kind of like it being a little loose because it airs a little bit better, and kind of accents the weird bug nature of her. So, yay. She only ever went to, I think, one convention, one Anthrocon, and I had some issues with the mouth getting pressed shut by the neck ruff. I have a way I'm going to fix that. I just haven't gotten around to it because I had so many other suits that were doing things. I didn't get over, I was going to I'm adding a magnet to the bottom of the ruff to hold it down, and the other end going on the inside of like the belly to hold it into place. And they've been in the living room waiting for the last like 3 years waiting for me to do that. But one of these days, probably I'm going to do the parts with the adding more breathability to the mouth and the propping the head fur up at least a little bit more. I'll probably get that done here in the next couple weeks. Because I brought her down, and now I'm like, yeah, I have time. I got time, Caddie. I got time. That's some easy stuff. But really, she's super cuddly, and she's fun to be. So that's the thing. Well, I hope you all have a nice buggy-filled rest of your day. Caddie-moth says, be fluffy. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Click the little dingly bell because YouTube likes when you do that. And Patreon link will be in the description. And I will see you later on.